bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With news of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. President Reuven Rivlin was hosted at the White House this week by U.S. President Joe Biden, just weeks after Naftali Bennett replaced Benjamin Netanyahu as prime minister. The two were scheduled to hold a broad discussion concerning U.S. efforts to re-enter the Iran nuclear deal and the formation of a new government in Israel. Israel and Arab states have expressed concern about U.S. efforts to re-enter the Iran nuclear deal due to fears that it may eventually allow Tehran to acquire atomic weapons. However, Biden told Rivlin, "What I can say to you is that Iran will never get a nuclear weapon on my watch." U.S. officials are also reportedly working on setting up a meeting between Biden and Prime Minister Naftali Bennett in the coming weeks, and Biden said he looks forward to meeting the new prime minister soon. Defense Minister Benny Gantz has ordered the evacuation of an illegal settlement outpost in the West Bank, despite talks with the settlers living there on a compromise for voluntary evacuation. The Eviatar outpost was set up in early May and quickly became home to 50 settler families who erected huts and tents and brought in trailer caravans in defiance of international and Israeli law. According to the compromise, the majority of the residents will leave the site and the Defense Ministry will establish an interim base there as the government decides on the legal status of the land. Israel says it will allow Qatari-funded fuel for electricity production at the Gaza Strip Seoul power plant. The IDF's liaison body to the Palestinians said the decision was made following a security assessment in that matter and approved by the political echelon and is conditional upon the preservation of security stability. Israel has also agreed to lift restrictions on certain imports through the Karim Shalom border crossing. No agreement yet regarding the transfer of Qatari money to some 100,000 families in Gaza and Hamas clerks. And in his first phone call with Israel's new leader, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett, Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stressed the importance of supporting an Egyptian drive to help rebuild the Gaza Strip. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.